Hi folks, I'm Cyclops FPV. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be reviewing the Immersion RC RF Power Meter V2. Right, so what this is more of a diagnostic tool if you want to find out the power of an antenna, your remote control, or your camera settings, your VTX, if you're running on 25 milliwatts or whatever. Now you have to understand that the people who are into like radio frequencies and that don't go by milliwatts. They go by dBi. So for example, 25 milliwatts is 14 dBi, and 100 milliwatts is, I think if I remember correctly, 40 dBi, or is it 20? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's 20. So to go double the distance, you have to go 4 times the power. So in other words, if you got 50 milliwatts on your camera, on your VTX, it doesn't mean you'll go twice the distance. You need 100 milliwatts to go twice the distance. So if you can do 400 meters on 25 milliwatts, you need 100 milliwatts to do 800 meters. Conditions prevailing and all that, because as soon as you go behind trees or buildings, etc., that drops dramatically. Now what you get in the box is you get the meter itself, the what they call a sniffer antenna, which goes in here, and then you got like an adapter that, it's really hard to get out this. I should have got it out beforehand, but you get an adapter that will there you go. You get like an adapter, so that's it goes on the end there, and then you can put whatever you want on the end of it. And I think you can even bolt this straight on onto like the antenna, on the radio to measure power. But this is how I do it. So we'll switch this on, and I don't know if this camera is going to pick it up. It probably won't. But when you're doing we'll go into the menu for right. So to calibrate it, you just right, that's what I want. So 58 hertz. It will go all the way. Well, it'll go down to quite a bit actually. It goes right down to it does 2.4 and 5.8. You got mode average. Now if you're doing a controller, you want it on peak. So there you go, that's on peak. I don't know if this pick it up, but and when you're doing the VTX or the camera on that, you want it on average. So you just put it on that, and then you got the span, which you can pretty much go as high as you want. You'll have to go on the website and read. You can download a PDF. If you go on the Immersion RC website, you can download the instruction manual and the PDF file, and it tells you all about it better than I can. And also read up on it as well, because there's some interesting things about it. So if we plug in a quadcopter, now I already know what this is kicking out, but I'm going to just demonstrate it if the camera will allow me to. This is 5.8. So what we do is we'll move the antennas together, and that should read about 14. I've got that on the right setting, I think. Here we go. Can't get it close enough. There you go. I don't know if the camera can pick it, but that's 14 dBi, which is exactly 25 milliwatts. Now, you can download a table, a conversion table on the internet that will tell you. It's just a chart. It's really handy. It will tell you every setting from megawatts, from MB to milliwatts to dBi. It's a handy tool to have, because it will obviously I can't remember everything, so it's a lot easier just to look it up. Alright, let me just get this down to 40 milli. We'll leave it at 80. Right, and what I want is 58. Alright, so still trying to get used to this. It's a bit fiddly. Right, 57, 58, 50, 58, right. We'll get that span down a bit. We'll go 40, yeah. Right, and then we'll turn on the controller. Now I know this is 100 milliwatts, so what did I say that was? In dBi? Right, so let's measure that. So let's have a look. I might have to do it this way. I might have to do it out of camera shot here. Oh, hold on. Oh no, I've got it. Oh, sorry, I've got this on the wrong setting. Bear with me a moment. We're on 2.4, aren't we? What am I doing? Right, so we want to go down, don't we? 2.4, there we go. Right, here we go, sorry about that. Right, yeah, I was right. There you go, look. 20 milliwatts. 20 dBm, not dBi. Yeah, so if we put it side by side, you've got to get it just right. I usually do it like that, yeah. There you go, 20. It's bouncing about, but it's about 20. You can do it this way as well, but you've got to keep moving it in or out. Yeah, so that's 20. So 20 dBi is dBm. I keep saying dBi. dBm is 100 milliwatts. And for those of you that are interested, the TX16 is 250 milliwatts. TX16 controller, that's standard. That's the 4-in-1. And then this is, you got an oscilloscope on here as well. Why is it? Right, let's get this. Yeah, you've got an oscilloscope there as well, you see. So while that's on, that's that's reading that, and that'll tell you if you're into that sort of thing. It will also tell you your values as well, and that. I've got this set up wrong though. This is on 5.6. It should be on 2.4. 2.4. Come on, where are you? Oh, went past it. There you go. Whoop, done. Right, get out of that. There you go, that's on 2.4, so that's telling me that that's transmitting. So you get the spikes. Anyway, we'll switch that off and you'll see that that'll change it. It just stop. That's minus 25 dBm. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I'm not all that clued up on this, but I know what it does. And the thing is, you can calibrate it as well if you know the known milliwatts of your chosen thing, and then you can use this at races, and you can go up to every quad and point this at it, and it will tell you how much they're transmitting. So you got to remember, you don't go by the milliwatts. Get the conversion chart of a download. There's loads on there if you Google it, and then you can screenshot it and or download it as a file or whatever, and then you can try and remember like what milliwatts equates to in dBm, and then that will tell you without looking. I mainly remember the 25 and 100 because that's most of the stuff that I got. So you know, obviously if it's 25 milliwatts, then it's 14 dBm. If it's 100 milliwatts, then it's 20 dBm, and so on and so forth. So it's quite easy to remember. Anyway, yeah, it's a good tool. You can put an antenna on the end of this, and you can measure the dBi. And I found, believe it or not, I found the beta FPV antennas to be pretty good. Happy Model are hit and miss. Solar Jumper, Radio Master are quite good, and Beta FPV are quite good. You can find all that out just by that. These aren't. This is very accurate, and but it's not cheap. It's about £100 for one of these. But if you want to do fault diagnostics, or you want to find out the power of your transmitter, this is the only way you can do it, because you can actually see the power, you know, of your equipment. So it's very handy. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. I've been Cyclops FPV, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.